So hey guys, welcome to another video. So in this one we will try to dig more deeper into SQL, and with few comparisons we'll understand what all types of databases are there, why we should be sticking to SQL, what are the benefits and what are the alternatives. So yeah, starting from why a database is usually used for. So we mainly use a database in order to create a data or edit a data, do a number of operation on top of data. So there are two type of databases. One is relational databases and another one is non-relational databases. Okay, so as you can see, we have in relational databases we have SQL databases, and in non-relational databases we have something like MongoDB, or there are few more. So the major difference between these two is like relational databases store the data in a tabular format, and non-relational databases store the data in a key value pairs. I will dig more deeper into this after some time. So for now this will be enough in order to understand what's the major difference between these two. People usually debate about why we need a database at the first place, why we can't use a Excel, because it do the same job. Okay, so yeah, Excel you can use it, but it have some limitations. Okay, so first of all, let's try to understand why how we can use SQL and when to use a SQL, not SQL, Excel. So basically Excel can be used if you have a very small data, because it have a limitation of the number of cells. As you can see, the total number of character and the cell, all of these limitations are there with Excel. So you have to take that into consideration. The plus point we are having, if you have a small data that you want to process, or you need to do a analysis one time onto the data, or you want a quick chart or a graph that you want to plot, or if you have somebody who you have recruited recently and he don't have much knowledge of computers and programming, then he can possibly use Excel. In this scenario it is best to use. And for limitation, you can already see on the screen what are the limitation, why we should not be sticking to Excel. Yeah, and comparing to that, you can consider databases. Why you should use a database gives you that leverage of storing lots and lots of data. Along with that, you can possibly store data in real time. That means, let's suppose you have a website which keeps on inserting data on real time, humongous data. You can possibly do a real time operation on top of that. You can easily combine different data set on the fly. Also, you can automate few steps and you can reuse that. Another plus point that we are having with databases, like it is easy and safe to access. You can put authentication in place. In terms of data integrity, let's suppose you are writing something on SQL and you by mistake you have typed something and you have make some changes in such a way that you cannot be able to undo it, then you are stuck with that. And with SQL you have to write a proper query, so in order to make it change you need to do a number of things, so the data integrity remains intact. On top of that, you have the options of deep search. Okay, so you want to do some filter operation in a very nested format, you can be able to do it with a database. Now let's talk about how we can possibly interact with a database. There are a number of ways that you can interact with a database. There are some famous tools. As you can see on the screen, we have MySQL, Postgres and SQL Server. So for this course we will be sticking to one database, and that one will be MySQL. So yeah, that will be it for this video. See you in the other one. Bye bye guys.